Hello,
Hi, Mandy.
everybody. Hi. I'm just going to give you a little introduction. So, good evening, everybody. And so good to see you here and some new faces and our second evening together. So I know we all sort of, and I don't think anybody is immune from rushing around and having to kind of sort yourself out for this very important date for yourself. So you have arrived and you can exhale and just be here now. There's nowhere else to go, nothing else to do. This is your time to put aside all the stuff and to really allow yourself to receive. So on that note, I'm honored to have us be guided by Mandisa. And what you can do if you want is you can also pin, if you want to just pin the main speaker. And so welcome, Mandisa. Mandisa is a qualified civil engineer who over the past decade evolved into a holistic engineer. She is a very talented yoga instructor, meditation instructor, and also an intuitive masseuse, working in various techniques. So she is based in Cape Town, for those of you who are local, and I would highly recommend you seeking her out. She does very, very beautiful work. And so it's so wonderful to have you here, Mandisa. Thank you. And I pass over to you.
Good evening, everybody. Is my sound clear, Mandy?
It's very clear. It's good. Thank you.
Okay, welcome to the second day, the second evening, my first time guiding the 21-day presence practice. And it's interesting today, I've had to be deeply present. Everything has guided me to really draw inwards. So it's the perfect, I know exactly where we can go in the practice today. And just a suggestion, if you guys generally have like your candles on, I put my candles on and I've got some oil, just some grounding oil, which is neroli. It's just beautiful to have like smell involved in the practice. So coming to a comfortable seat, any comfortable seat, you are more than welcome to move around, of course. Warmth, where I am, it's pretty cold. So if you can just close your eyes and then just rest one hand onto your chest where you feel your heartbeat. And just in stillness for now, just feeling the breath. And since we're here in this beautiful container together, sharing this 30 minutes in full consciousness and presence, let's just take a full breath in. And I'd like you to just hold the breath for as long as it feels comfortable. And then observe what happens in the holding space. And then on the exhalation, drop into your body and just feel everything just melt, ground. And we're just going to do that twice more. So deep breath in. Hold the breath as long as it feels comfortable. And exhale, empty. And just one last time on your own. And just observing what happens in the breath in, the holding space, and the breath out. Can you fully ground and let go of what you did prior to this practice? And then if you want to, the mudra that we're going to come into is left palm. I'm not going to mirror you, but the right palm underneath the left, and then your thumbs touching. So it basically looks like that. And then we're just going to let the divine masculine hold the divine feminine. And then you can just drop your hands, the back of your hands where it feels comfortable on your thighs. A guide is whenever you're feeling slightly distracted, press your thumbs together so that you can feel complete alignment between the two energies, divine, masculine, and feminine. And notice, does it feel like a safe resting place for you, for your masculine energy to hold your feminine tonight? Can you relax at the elbows? Can you soften at the shoulders? Can you relax at the jawline? And a suggestion would be, if you've had quite a long day and quite a lot to do and a lot that has been shifting for you, is just to drop the head to your heart. Sometimes when we are in the thinking space quite a bit, we tend to draw all this energy down into the shoulders, into the neck. So we want our thoughts to receive the wisdom from the heart. And just for a while, I'm just going to leave us in silence, is to just listen. Listen to what emerges from the heart space. Notice when you try to fill in the gaps. Now, as you are listening, root your breath into the pelvic bowl. So if you feel that your cup is slightly emptier than you'd like it to be, use your intention and your breath to really root and ground that pranic energy rising and filling up into the body, right into the pelvic bowl. If there's a particular struggle with that, perhaps you're quite a visual person as well with this one, is imagine a cup. You've got water on the side and you are just filling your cup. And just fill it up until it overflows. Now, as it begins to fill up, observe what is shifting in the body. You'll tend to notice that once you get into the thinking space, your head might rise a little bit. Continue to drop the head to the heart. Just surrender. Observe what is happening with your palms, the support of your divine masculine with your divine feminine. Restructure the body, and then allow the thumbs to press just to reignite the awareness of alignment in the body and intention of presence. Once again, observe what is happening to your head. Is it lifting? Can you constantly keep the head just dropping to the wisdom and surrender to the heart space? Can you continue to root the exhalation specifically right into the pelvic bowl? And in this moment, if any discomfort is present, where does it sit in your body? And instead of trying to shift it with your own will, can you thank it for its existence and its presence right now? Just like a guest, and just breathe into that space. Come back to the breath. Come back to heart wisdom and your capacity, and most importantly, your availability to listen. Now, if you're ready, you can lift your head up so that the chin is parallel. And every now and again throughout the meditation, if you feeling like your neck, there's some tension, neck tension into shoulder tension, into arms, then you will remind yourself to drop the head back to the heart. Observe what is happening in your breath. We know when we're in the headspace that the breath, we tend to hold it. So that's your first check and your guide to let it flow. And simply let it flow like the water, if you had that vision before, just pouring into the pelvic bowl. Now bringing into your mind's eye, when we think of divine masculine energy, think of a particular male figure in your life who brings a lot of love to you, who gives you the deepest support, whether it be a lover, a friend, a father figure, a cousin. And envision him holding at your right side complete support in your body. And notice, does anything shift with your breath? Does anything shift in your trying to empty the mind space? Do you feel relief of the thoughts that are flowing through? And let him just sit at your right hand, complete support. What happens to your hands? Does anything shift? Is there less tension with this mudra? And as we dissect the body now with this masculine energy, notice from the crown to your toes or the root, your foot, what is happening on the right side of your body. And as you bring awareness to this, try not to get into the storyline. And now let's go visually from the head space as you dissect the body through the right side. Notice the breath through the right nostril. Observe the relaxation in the jaw. Feel the softness trickle down through the neck. Feel that right shoulder tension completely release if you feel any there. Feel it into the arm, down through the elbow, the forearm, into the palm of the hand that's holding the left palm. Feel it completely freed up of anything you thought you needed to hold and control. We're still bringing full awareness to the right side of the body, so let's bring our awareness down through the clavicle, top of the right chest, the belly, the softening to the right side. And now let's move this to the back body, right from the shoulder, down to the shoulder blades. Down to the lower back, affirming I'm completely supported. Observe the breath shift. If it's reaching into your chest, come back to the vision of reaching the breath into the pelvic bowl. And now let's move from the waistline or the hips all the way down that right leg. Relax as you root through the sit bone on the right. Just feeling a complete freedom in your thigh, down into your knee, down into your calf, your shin, your ankle, the right foot. And observe if you start to feel some coolness trickle in through the right side of the body. Let's move this to the right side. Just thinking of a divine feminine in an image of a woman, deeply loving. Observe the left nostril. Down to the neck, from the jawline. Down to the shoulders, into the left arm, completely dropping. Into the right palm of your hand, completely dropping into the right palm. Bring awareness to the right side of your chest, or the left side of your chest. Left belly. Then we move into the back body. Shoulders, shoulder blades, lower back, waistline, rooting through the left sit bone. And taking this into the whole left leg, left thigh, freeing up space into the left knee, the calf, the shin, the ankle, the foot. And an invitation to take a deep breath in again. Hold the breath as long as it feels comfortable. And observe what happens on the empty space. And on the exhalation, dropping head to heart. Affirming, like we did on the right side, that I am supported. I am safe. I'm completely held in presence in my body, with my breath. Connected to the wisdom of my heart. And when you're feeling unsupported, you can always use this vision of your divine masculine in male form, perhaps. divine feminine in woman form, and you can interchange it if that feels that it resonates better for you. And you can just envision them completely holding you in support. Now connecting one hand onto your heart again, and perhaps let it be the opposite hand that you held from the beginning of the practice. And just 3 times repeating, thank you, thank you, thank you for the support that I have. When you're ready, you may stay as long as you want in the support and in the sensation. You may open up the eyes. And just feel your breath again. Thank you for joining me in this practice. I could have gone longer, for sure. The time. Thank you, Mandy.
Thank you so much. Definitely feel I could have carried on. Very beautiful. Added dimension to the rest of the rest of our evening. So thank you so much. That was really beautiful.